morning. It's Monday, March 24th. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of WEX Wakeup. I'm Natasha Sweet. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney is calling for a snap election just days into his tenure, seeking a stronger mandate from voters.
I'm asking Canadians for a strong, positive mandate to deal with President Trump and to build a new Canadian economy that works for everyone. Because I know we need change. Big change. Positive change.
Carney requested the dissolution of Parliament for a nationwide election on April 28th, despite having never held elected office. His assent follows a strong performance by the Liberals in polls, now leading 42% to 39% over the Conservatives. Opponents argue he lacks a people's mandate, continuing the unpopular Trudeau legacy. Carney aims to strengthen Canada's international relations, initiating his leadership with trips to Europe as he navigates a challenging political landscape. Ukraine described Sunday's peace talks with the U.S. as productive and focused as negotiations continue amid the war in Ukraine.
I met with President Putin twice at the direction of the president, because everything I do is at his direction. And they were productive meetings. We accomplished quite a bit. We opened channels of communication. President Putin told me at the first meeting that he had no conversation with the prior administration, in particular President Biden.
Delegations from the U.S., Ukraine, and Russia have agreed to continue ceasefire negotiations this week in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Ukrainian Defense Minister Rustem Umerov indicated that discussions would focus on protecting energy facilities and critical infrastructure following recent attacks on Ukrainian cities. While the U.S. seeks to balance both sides' demands, Ukraine has expressed doubts about Russia's commitment to a ceasefire. A separate meeting between the U.S. and Russia is also planned to revive the Black Sea Grain Initiative. The Trump administration initiated its first deportation flight to Venezuela after President Nicolas Maduro lifted a pause on accepting such flights.
Did Biden have the authority to do something that's unthinkable? Have open borders where millions of people poured into our country, totally unvetted and totally unchecked, just as you would say. And many of those people were criminals. Many of them were from jails and prisons and mental institutions and gang members and drug dealers, and very dangerous people. Many were murderers. We have 11,088 that we know of murderers they murdered.
The deportation flight, coordinated with Maduro's regime, is set to arrive in Caracas after a handoff in Honduras. Number of migrants on board remains unclear, but previous flights have carried suspected gang members. Maduro had previously stopped accepting deportations following U.S. sanctions on Chevron. As discussions continue, Maduro has criticized Trump's deportation efforts and called for the return of migrants from El Salvador. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning. For more stories, be sure to head on over to our website and give us a follow on social media so you can stay in the know on all that's trending in politics. Have a great day.